Alright, so I wanted to make this video about an article I saw on PCGamesN.com. It says EA wants the Dead Space remake to be relevant to modern audiences. It basically says, a couple weeks ago we reported on how the team at EA Motive working on a Dead Space remake was planning on adding cut content from the first game. Well, that sounds pretty cool, you know. Now it seems that the reverse is also true, as the team will also be removing some things in a bid to stay relevant to modern audiences. Which is basically just code for, hey, well, you know, we're going to include safe spaces and things like that. We're going to include your cry closets and all that kind of bullshit. Just nonsense. It's not like game breaking by any means, but when they start fucking around with this stuff, it's never a good sign. And it goes on and it talks about art director Mike Yezayan, who also worked on Dead Space 2, explained that everything the team does is, quote, out of respect for the original game, unquote, which includes taking things out. How the fuck is that true? Oh, I respect the original game so much we're going to cut parts of it out. Like, you know, that's nonsense. You know, that's just complete bullshit. We're taking the opportunity to also do away with some things that don't work and make sure the game stays relevant to modern audiences. Well, of course, what that also means is, as they mentioned, it raises the specter of the microtransactions that tarnished the franchise. This seems to be in the spirit of actually improving the gameplay and will be done surgically, according to them. And it's like, man, it's bullshit. Now, they say, oh, microtransactions are apparently not coming back. Bullshit. Ain't no way in hell, man. We also recently learned that the remake's in experienced hands as the director of Assassin's Creed Valhalla has joined the team. Okay, I mean, you know, Valhalla's a good game and all, but that doesn't mean anything necessarily, because, you know, EA, just any company in general, they're going to be money grubbing fucks and they're going to want to do as much as they possibly can to get, you know, this shit just monetized, as they would say. But anyway, and then the article wraps up. So we might not be seeing it for a while, so if I browse through some of the best horror games on PC, but yeah. Okay, that's whatever, that's bullshit. Who cares? And it's like, man, the idea that they're going to remove content to make it relevant to modern audiences. Like, what the hell does that even mean? Now, I mean, we know what it means. It means that they're going to cut this part out, this part. Oh no, we got to include this. We got to meet your quotas for diversity and shit. You know, relevant to modern audiences. Like, what? You're going to make the game easier? I mean, it's bullshit. And it doesn't have with it being EA, it doesn't inspire hope. You know, if anything, it inspires fear, possibly that the game will be bullshit and bogged down. Anyway, so go ahead and knock that off. There's a for the Back for Blood is doing a beta. Well, there's been they've got some zombies in here that are very. Well, I'll just play the clip real quick. I'm laughing at the fact that I don't think this was intentional. The zombie saying the N-word. I don't think that was like intentional for obvious reasons, because, you know, why the hell would they do that? But there is something in the code that basically makes that zombie say. And the thing is, if you click on here, this is actually from the other day, but there's another one. No. they this is, I mean, they've got to do something about that, because look, I'm not an SJW by any means, but that's basically, I mean, that's the N word. And I'm only laughing at the fact that, like I said, obviously it's not intended. So somehow something went wrong, something went screwy and haywire, because this is just, I mean, this it's undeniable, pretty much. That's the N word. Those zombies are screaming that at you, and obviously it's the same line both times, and I don't know what it is supposed to be. I don't know how they came up with these zombie sounds, if they're just a bunch of, you know, it's a mix up of or a mashup of various things. I don't know, but they've got to do something about this because that's. I mean, Kotaku already wrote an article about it, so of course they'll be followed by a bunch of others. This is just it's crazy. They got to get it out. Anyway, I'll go ahead and wrap this video up. I just thought that was kind of just like it's funny in the audacity of it. It's funny in just the over the top nature. It's almost like it's not Back for Blood. It's KKK for blood or whatever. And of course people making their usual comments. These zombies are back for more than just blood. You know, and stuff like that. And like I said, they just you got to get rid of it, guys. This is ridiculous. Anyway, I'll go ahead and wrap this video up. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.